Yesterday hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you, it stung. We put in the research, we trusted the data, and the football said no. That's the game. But here's the thing. The best analysts in the world don't quit after one bad day. They come back sharper. Today, we've got 6 meticulously built bet builders lined up. Serie A, La Liga, the Premier League, Bundesliga, the biggest stages in European football. And every single pick has the data behind it. Stay till the end. Every builder matters. Let's go. Welcome back. If you're new here, we do things differently on this channel. No gut feelings, no hype picks, just deep data, sharp analysis, and real accountability. Subscribe. Hit the bell. You do not want to miss today. Today is a new day, cleaner data, better setups, and 6 builders that I put my name behind without hesitation. Let's build. Bet Builder 1, Serie A. Como 1907 versus SC Pisa. Now stop right there, because if you slept on this fixture, you're making a mistake. Como sit 4th in the table, 54 points, a home record that is genuinely frightening for any away team. They're averaging between 1.5 and 1.71 goals scored per game at home, while conceding fewer than 0.8. That's elite defensive discipline in the right situation. Pisa, 19th with 18 points, relegation threatened, broken on the road, and leaking goals at a rate of up to 0.1 per game away from home. This is not a coin flip. This is a mismatch. Here's what we're building. Over 1.5 Como goals, with Pisa's defense falling apart on the road and Como's attacking output. The Como goals are essentially the base case here, not the optimistic one. Over 6.5 corners. Home domination means sustained pressure. Both teams average 4+ corners per game individually. The home side pushing forward relentlessly against a shrinking, desperate away team. That corner line gets busted. Over to 0.5 bookings. A top half team hosting a side fighting for survival. Physical battles. Frustrated tackles. Pressure on the visiting players all night. The cards are coming. Confidence, 78%. Strong. This is a classic home bet builder, the kind of fixture this format was designed for. Bet builder to La Liga. Barcelona vs Rayo Vallecano. 85%. That's our confidence number. And honestly, when the data looks like this, it's hard to argue otherwise. Barcelona at home. They top the table. They are averaging 0.6 to 0.75 goals per game, 70% possession, over 7.5 corners per game on a consistent basis. Rayo Vallecano are mid-table, and they are simply not built to contain what Barcelona bring to Camp Nou. They concede regularly on the road. They struggle against top sides. This isn't an opinion, it's a statistical pattern. Here's the build. Over 1.5 Barcelona goals. At home, averaging nearly 3 goals per game. This one isn't a bet. It's a near certainty. To Barcelona goals, the question is just when, not if. Over to 0.5 bookings, high tempo, relentless pressing from the hosts. A visiting team under siege all night. Rayo players will foul their way through this game just trying to stay in it. Cards guaranteed. Over 8.5 corners. This is the headline number. Barcelona's wide play, the crosses, the cutbacks, the constant delivery into the box, routinely smashes this threshold. Rayo defending deep makes it even worse. 85% confidence. No hesitation. This is one of the cleanest bet builders on the card today. Bet Builder 3, Premier League, Aston Villa versus West Ham United. Now this one has a little more texture to it, and I love that because it means the odds are better. Villa are 4th, solid all-around numbers, 1.33 goals per game scored, 1.3 conceded. But here's the thing, recent form has been patchy. They're not perfect. They've had moments where the defense has opened up. West Ham 18th, relegation zone, leaking 1.83 goals per game. But, and this matters, they're not a team that just rolls over. They still create chances, they still score. That dynamic is gold for this builder. BTTS both teams to score. West Ham have a genuine scoring threat even in bad form, and Villa's occasional defensive lapses make this a realistic outcome. BTTS lands in 53 to 60% of West Ham's games. That's not a fluke. Over 1.5 bookings. Mid-table pressure meets relegation desperation. Villa Park is loud, the stakes are real for both teams, and the midfield battles will be spicy. Cards are coming. Home handicap 1-0. Villa's squad depth wins out here. West Ham's away record is dire. We're backing Villa to win by 2 or more. Their attacking options against the shaky West Ham backline makes this a realistic cover. 72% confidence, not the flashiest number on the card, but in the right ballpark for a competitive Premier League pick. The value is there. Bet Builder 4, still in the Premier League, Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest. To relegation battle adjacent sides, both inconsistent, both capable of brilliance. This fixture is a beautiful mess, and we're exploiting it. Spurs sit 16th, shaky all season, but at home, they find their rhythm to 83% of their recent home games have seen them score. That's not nothing. Forest are 17th, but don't write them off away from home. They become hard to beat recently, sitting deep, hitting on the counter, chances still come. BTTS is practically written into this fixture's DNA. BTTS both teams to score, open styles of play, attacking intent on both sides when the pressure is on. H2H history supports this strongly. Take it. Over to 0.5 bookings. Physical duel. To teams fighting to avoid the drop. Midfield war. The referee will be busy. Over 8.5 corners. Spurs generate volume at home. High shot counts mean deflections, clearances, blocked efforts, all feeding corner counts. Forest defending deep makes it even worse. This total gets hit comfortably. 75% confidence. Clean build. Trust the structure. Bet Builder 5. Bundesliga. Mainz versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Alright. Full transparency. Our lowest confidence pick of the day at 68%. That means we size this appropriately. Don't overexpose yourself on it. But the reasoning? Still solid. Mainz are 13th, unbeaten in recent home games and starting to find some form. Frankfurt are 7th, in good shape, willing to attack, and not shy about physical play. These two teams against each other, historically tight, feisty, Derby adjacent intensity, over 7.5 corners. Mainz's attacking intent combined with Frankfurt's counter-attacking style creates a constant back and forth that generates set pieces. Both teams' corner averages to 5 for Mainz. For 0.3 for Frankfurt, point right at this line. Over to 0.5 bookings, physical game, regional rivalry, energy, referee tendencies in the Bundesliga for this kind of match lean toward cards. Trust the pattern. Home handicap to 2-0. This is the bold one. Mainz at home, improving form. Occasional high-scoring outputs. The 2-goal margin isn't a guaranteed outcome, but it's a live one. The price makes it worth it. 68% confidence, smallest stake, real upside. That's the formula for a mid-confidence pick in a bet builder. Bet Builder 6, and we save the biggest for last. Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. El Derbi, you don't build a football show and not get excited about this one. Real Madrid, second in La Liga, the Bernabeu, they average to 0.1 to 2 for goals per game at home. Attacking firepower that's basically unmatched on their day. Atletico Madrid, 4th. Diego Simeone's side, defensively strong, organized, battle-hardened. But here's what the data says louder than anything. BTTS has landed in 12 of the last 13 Madrid derbies, 12 out of 13. This game produces goals, both ways. It always has. BTTS both teams to score. The history is overwhelming. Atletico score in derbies. Real Madrid score in derbies. This is the safest leg in the bill. Over 7.5 corners. Real's wide play generates constant deliveries. High tempo from both sides, end-to-end action, both teams pushing for supremacy. Corner count adds up fast in this kind of game. Home handicap to 2-0, the bold call. Real at the Bernabeu, Atletico occasionally vulnerable on the break, and this fixture often ends 3-2 or 2-1 in favor of the home side. That 2-goal margin is historically achievable. 70% confidence. This is a high-profile pick for a reason, right? Let's bring it all home. 6 builders, 6 calculated swings. Como versus Pisa, minus 78%. Barcelona versus Rayo to 85%. Aston Villa versus West Ham to 72%. Tottenham versus Forest, 75%. Mainz versus Frankfurt, minus 68%. Real Madrid versus Atletico to 70%. Yesterday's loss, it's fuel. Today, we're back with better setups, sharper reasoning, and a full card that makes sense. Manage your stakes. Never chase losses. Bet responsibly. If this breakdown helped you, smash that like button. It genuinely helps get this content in front of more people. Subscribe if you haven't already, and drop in the comments. Which builder are you most confident in today? I'll be watching every single game today. See you in the next one. Let's get it.